What data are you collecting? Because if you aren't collecting data on your customers, on your human resources, on your financials, you won't be able to find a path forward. So when leaders are finding themselves maybe in an area where they've kind of stalled in their growth or it's minimal, I think there are some things that they can ask themselves, and they can look at what is their use of technology and data. I think for a big one, like what data are you collecting? Because if you aren't collecting data on your customers, on your human resources, on your financials, and you maybe think you're collecting it, but if you're not looking at that data regularly, you won't be able to find a path forward, right? So looking at data and finding those trends really helps you decide, oh, here's an area where I need to get a little oomph, right? Versus here's an area where we're doing really well. It's steady, or it's growing, increasing or decreasing. It could be decreasing. Maybe you want that one data point to go down. Whichever way it goes, it's just really important to look at that data, because that's how you find where you need to go next, or where the gaps are, or where you've stagnated, where things have kind of evened out and you're like, okay, we need to up our game in this area. So I would say data is a big one. And then your resources, like what resources do you have? If you're working 80 hours a week, the whole idea is to not work yourself into an early grave. The idea is to, get other ways to get the work done. So that could be through technology. It could be through other human resources, whatever that may be for you. And I can help you to figure that out. I do believe having an external person come in and work with you and talk to your team and provide their expertise is really nice. It's kind of like going to a therapist and having that objective point of view, right? I don't work in your business. I don't know all the internal politics in your business. I can come in with a fresh set of eyes. I can talk to your team, get a sense for what successes you've had, where you want to go, some challenges you have. And then I can provide a menu for you and help guide you. I can ask clarifying questions. I can help you think through what are some different ways you maybe want to do your business or change things up. And I think it's just having an external person that isn't stuck in it, because sometimes when we're in it, we can't see it. And you should be able to step back a little bit and enjoy your business, enjoy the results that you're getting from your business. And so I would say, I think just looking at your processes, your resources, and your data would probably be the best way. And if you take my expansion readiness review checklist, that can really help you to think about those areas that you may need to grow. I'm very willing to come alongside and work with anybody. Sometimes it can feel very overwhelming. It can feel very big. And so I can help to break that down. So fill out that checklist, the expansion readiness review checklist, fill it out. And then let's just talk through it and decide what areas you are maybe most able to start to work in, most willing to start to work in. And those could be two different areas. There could be an area that maybe you didn't really want to work in, but maybe that would be the one that we probably should to get your fastest return on the investment, versus one that you're like, oh, this is what I really want to do. And maybe the return on investment would be a little smaller, right? So we need to look at like what's going to make the biggest impact. And that's where my expertise comes in.